game sound up, and then I'll stop the music as well. There we are. That should hopefully be up. Perfect, I think. Hey Box, how's it going? Welcome in. Started a little bit later today because I was still fiddling around with stuff. How are you doing? Oh, I've got my mail stuff there from my level 12 armour that I made. So we're doing, it's good, it's nearly 8 AM, so kind of early. This is about the time I start work. I work from home. Oh, that's what I would love to do, is work from home, properly. At the moment, I'm not really working. But I do want to work from home. Okay, I adjusted my camera so that it was more in front of me, and now I've realised that my dismount button is hidden by the camera. So that's clever. You have to move that there. There we go. I'm gonna dismount. Right. I was kind of thinking of getting into like programming, web design, that sort of thing. Not really sure yet. I'm floating. Oh, you're a software developer. Oh wow, awesome. What sort of language would you recommend somebody new into programming gets into? Because Python, okay. Because I know for web design it's something different, but then Python also comes into some applications as well. I will definitely have a look at that then. It's one of the most popular languages. Okay. Thank you. I will look at that. I just realised I forgot to go and get another quest in here. But if you're very interested, yeah, JavaScript, that's one of the ones I was looking at. I keep forgetting you can actually ride your mount in here now. I'm so used to going through a door and it completely dismounting you straight off. And right, so I need this quest because it's the one that lets you use the reputation. The reputation items. Greetings, I wonder if you can lend me a hand. I've been trying to repair this device which opens access to the old vault of the mountain, but some pieces, ancient gears were removed and scattered long ago to prevent the dour hands getting their grubby hands on the vault treasure. You personally use JavaScript, Python and C# on a regular basis. Yeah, I was wondering between C# and C++. Yeah, I'll definitely look into those, thank you. I have started a beginner course on coding, which I think will probably go over some of that stuff. But it seems like there's so many languages out there that you can learn, and which one's which which one is best for the what you want to actually do. Now we have finally ousted the dour C++. Oh yeah. Yeah, I guess it is more complicated. It's got a lot of a lot of stuff to it. I'm not going to read it all out now. It was up there, people can read it if they need to. Let's get on. I know some people do like me reading out the quests though. So I apologise, I'm not reading that one up. Wait, so we're not going to be doing all of the dwarf quests, mostly because I'm going to be heading to Ered Luin, to the other side, the elf side, and we're going to be doing a lot of quests on the elf side, so we will pick up more of those and that will complete the deed for us. Plus they're less scattered about. The dwarf quests are more like going back and forth a lot. It's a bit annoying. That's how I'm going to do it. Yeah, so the reason I'm looking at something like that is because I'm hoping to move over to Belgium and I need some kind of skills that I can take over there with me that I'll be able to use working from home kind of stuff. And at the moment I don't really have anything that's going to be useful over there. Good, you received my summons. At least someone knows their duty. Come now, we must speak of circumstances most dire and worrisome. The news I've received is most unsettling. One of the armories has been left unguarded. Vifar has been a stalwart and dependable guard until now, but he has apparently abandoned his post. Outrageous! I want you to investigate the unguarded treasury and confirm that Vifar is not there. If anything is missing, I'll have his armour. He was next in line for commendation, but after this he won't see any praise for 30 years. The Arming Cave is to the northwest, very near to the great statue of Thorin, carved in the mountain. Go there and look for Vifar. Belgium sounds cool. I've only been outside the States one time, that's to Mexico, which of course is attached to the States. Yeah, but Mexico is very different though. In the near future I want to start travelling more. Oh, I'd love to go to Japan, but it's like very expensive to get there. I mean, I've heard that once you're in Japan it's not too expensive, but actually travelling there is, for me, it's quite a lot of money. And my partner doesn't like flying either, so I don't really want to go sort of spending time abroad in other places where he won't. Right, this is for the first gear, getting this one. I realised I came all the way over here to do the Silver Deep Mines and forgot to get the crest. Hey Polycax, how's it going? But yeah, Belgium is lovely. I go to the northern half of Belgium, which is the Flemish region, and the food there is just amazing, as Polyguts would say. Although I guess he's used to most of the food there now. For me it's very different from the UK for food wise. It's was explaining like how supermarkets have taken over in the UK. I guess same for the US, and there's less market stores, there's less smaller independent food stores, and the ones that are independent tend to be more expensive because they've got a smaller range of providers for their food. But yeah, flights to Japan, well, 1,200 one way, bring arrive is 2,400. Yeah. That's what I say, is getting there is expensive, but I think, especially out of the touristy areas, it can be quite sort of cheap, I suppose. I don't know. I guess it depends on the exchange rate of dollar to yen. That first gear has seen better days, but it's not beyond repair. I'll get to work on that while you look for the second gear. According to the old records, the second gear was hidden in a chest in some ruins to the south in the Vale of Frayne. The ruins are on the west side of the Vale, off the road, and across the Vale from Nogland. The records indicate that the chest is on the south side of the ruins. One thing you should be aware of, though, is that goblins have overrun those ruins. Be careful. Wait. Oh, no. I just realised I wasn't going to do that quest, and now I picked it up anyway. Oh my gosh. I wasn't going to do that one. Oh well. Guess I am now. I'm only doing the second one though. I'm not doing the third one. Because I'm going to put my foot down on that. Because then it's a more back and forth. Right, we're going this way. So there's the Arming Cave for the prologue. I visited quite a few places in Europe. Been to Switzerland, Denmark.
It is hopeless.
Mostly Western Europe I've been. I haven't really been anywhere in Eastern Europe though, which I've heard is nice to visit. I just haven't got that far yet. Oh, what happened? What am I doing inside the Arming Cave? I was standing guard just outside the door like I always do, and then... Ah, my head! Someone must have clubbed me and dragged me inside while they robbed the Arming Cave bare. This is terrible. That caved-in passage must be how they got in. Someone spent a long time digging that tunnel, I'd wager. Hurry back to Captain Unar and tell him what happened. Tell him also that it won't happen again. I'm sure it won't help matters, but please, tell him I wasn't sleeping at my post. I didn't know how this could have happened, and on my shift. So I love to go to Switzerland, Italy, Spain, maybe Russia one day. Yeah. My parents did a cruise around the Baltics, and they went to part of Russia. But obviously that's not on the table right now. Oh. Nope. What am I stuck on? Okay, that was weird. I was stuck on something then. I couldn't move. Wait, did I grab my VIP reward? No, I didn't. Okay, so remember I was saying about the VIP reward? So you get the subscriber town services, which is this one, and it lasts for 14 days, and you have that in your bag. And then the subscriber's jug, which is great for crafting, prevents item wear on combat, crafting and defeat, so even if you die your gear doesn't get damaged, which is really useful. And you can pick that up all the time. So if I open that up there, it gives you browse the store, so you can browse the shop, open your vault, and then you got shared storage, wardrobe and auction house as well. Yeah, it is. It's really good. It's definitely worth having that as VIP. Makes a lot of difference. We've been burgled? This is outrageous. There was a lot of valuable gold and weapons in that cave, and we won't be replacing it anytime soon. There's hardly an ounce of anything but stone and iron in these mountains. That caved-in passage might provide the clue we need to catch these burglars, anyway. They won't have gone far. They might be trapped beneath the rubble, and more importantly, the gold might be there too. I'll have some dwarves begin clearing it away. It will be a good first assignment for Vifar. Give him time to think about how dirty the canal get. For you, Zenowin, I have a much urgent task.
Will you stop and hear my accursed tale?
Okay, so I've got to go back to the Silver Deep anyway. Fine. Judging from the location of the treasury, I would say the burglars dug their passage from the Silver Deep, and that points to goblins. Goblins crawled into that mine shortly after that unpleasant business 2 years ago, and we haven't had much success driving them out. I want you to enter the Silver Deep and look for the other side of the cave-in. You might find some of the stolen gold, or one of our burglars trapped on the other side. Bring me whatever you find. So go back to the Silver Deep again. That town services for 14 days would be the whole month, but I guess that's okay. Yeah, it's easy enough to go and grab it again. So you can have it for the 15 days, and then you can go back to her and you can get another one. So it used to be that it lasted 7 days and then you had to go back and get it again. But now they extended it for 15 days. So yeah, it's not like you only get it for 15 days. You can go back and pick up another one. So what I sometimes do is, if I'm going to be, you can get it from most of the starting main towns, so Bree, Ered Luin, Selon Dim. You can pick it up in housing areas as well, and also like here in Foreign's Hall. So it's mostly the starting areas and the housing area. And if I know that I'm going to be away from one for a while, then I sort of check how many days I've got left on it and just go and get a new one. It's pretty cool. Yeah. I need to go in here. Are the cave claws going to attack me? No, they're not. Oh. He is, though. Oh, now they are. Wait. Oh, that's because I did the shout. Just gonna kill all the cave claws now. Right, what am I actually lurking? Oh, yeah, I know. I was trying to remember why I'm actually in here. I know what I've got to do. I don't normally do the dwarf area. I usually mostly do the elven area. So I kind of forget what the quest is. And yes, even though I've just read the quest, I still forget what I've got to do. Die. No, you die. At what point do you leave the Dwarven area and go into an area that's shared by all races? So that's at the end of the prologue. You get sent to Bree, but you can use the travel horse, or yeah, you can use the taxi horse, as we call it, and go to any of the areas. So you don't have to do the prologue here. As long as you've done the tutorial starting area, you can move around the map and go somewhere else. You played a Hobbit before and was getting to play in the Shire before. It was fun. I checked and actually created my account in 2010. So that's when I played the Hobbit. Hobbits is cool. I do have a lot of Hobbits, but now I've replaced them with River Hobbits, just because I like the model of the River Hobbit a little bit more. There's more customization to it. I think so, yeah. It's 1,000 Lotcha points to unlock. Because even though you've got the new starting area, you don't have the new race. I'll be doing Before the Shadow area as part of this as well. So once I've done Ered Luin, I'll go to the Hobbits and quest there up to level 10. And then I'll do the Before the Shadow area as well, up to level 10. The storyline, if you do Before the Shadow, you will see like how they're beginning to develop the game now, because it has a lot more voice acting to it. The graphics around there are really good, and just the way they've sort of changed things a bit. Yeah, so do I. There isn't really a lot in the original areas, but they're starting to use it a lot more now, since I think since level 100. It's not a massive amount, but it kind of adds to it a little bit more. Where was the second gear? Goblin ruins in the Vale of Rain. Oh, okay, I know where that is, yeah. Right, so I'm definitely not doing that one. I'm taking that one off, I'm not doing it. I just want to do the prologue here. Does this game have achievements? So yeah, that's deeds. That's what I'm doing at the moment. So if you complete these deeds, which is the places, the amount of quests that you do, different Slayer ones, then you get titles. It adds your reputation, and it's also where you get the Lotcha points from. So you can see each of these. That's 10 Lotcha points. This one's 5 Lotcha points. That sort of thing. What it doesn't have is Steam achievements, if that's what you're thinking of. Also, some of them give reputation. If you get the max reputation in these, Lottery Client. I do suggest using the Lottery Client over Steam. I know a lot of people do use Steam, and it works perfectly fine for them. But I have found more people have issues with Steam than the Lottery Client. So if you do have problem with it, sort of like updating and everything, then try the Lottery Client instead. So reputation, if you get max level with these, each of the areas usually has a horse that you can buy as well. So you could, if you like collecting horses or mounts, you can go and do that too. Which is another thing that I'm going to be doing with on this completionist run. What is this? You found the Darahan sword at the end of the cave-in? This is not good, Zenwin. Bad enough that our treasury has been burgled, but worse still, that it was burgled by Darahans. Is there anything shared between your characters? So that depends on what you have bought. A lot of the expansions, there will be items in there which will be shared across your whole account, but some of the items it will say is only used on the character that you first log in with. So be careful when you buy an expansion. The first character you log into is going to get the special rewards from that, and some of those you cannot transfer to another character when you've opened them. Other things that are shared is the shared storage. That is your house. Any houses you buy, each of your characters will get. If you see up here, travel to personal home. So each of your characters will be able to travel to that house and use it. No, the achievements and reputation are not shared. You need to do those with each individual character. But what that means is you will be able to earn multiple amounts of lottery points. So if you're running out of lottery points, you can do some quick deeds and get more, that's how a lot of free-to-play players manage their accounts. Is they have their main character and then they run multiple alts to do the deeds with to build up their lottery point balance. So Dwalin is not going to be happy, Zenwin. There are troubles with Darahans elsewhere in the Blue Mountains, but we thought they were out of Forin's Hall forever, and to steal Longbeard gold from the treasury. Unbelievable! You had better head north into Forin's Hall and show Dwalin the Darahan sword hilt you recovered from the Silver Deep. You will find him in throne room at the end of the hall. Burglars and Darahans be bothered. What did I do to deserve this, I ask you? So back to Dwalin. So I managed to upload Tuesdays run. So that's up on YouTube at the moment. This one is either going to be up on Friday or Saturday, depending on when I can get it sorted out.
What do you want?
Coming from anyone else anywhere, I would not believe these grim tidings. But you seem to be an honourable woman. I too thought the dour hands were gone from Forin's Hall for good, but it seems they have designs on our gold. We will teach them a hard lessons anyway, and they will rue the day they sneak back into Forin's Hall like brigands they are. We will discover where they have taken the gold, stolen the gold. Where they have taken the stolen gold, said he went, and we will deal with them. I swear this by Duan's beard. I thought I made this bigger last time, unless my eyesight's gone worse today.
Will you help me?
We need to find out where the Darham burglars took the gold they stole from our treasury, and I believe I know just how to do it. The thrushes of the Vale of Frayne have long served in the eyes of Duan's folk in the air. If the dour hands tried moving the stolen gold from Forin's Hall, as they must have, one of the thrushes would surely have seen them. Nos Grimsong is a friend of the thrushes, who has long been loyal to the Lonely Mountain, and he understands their language. Nos was last appointed to the duty at the outpost at Noglan to the south. To get to Noglan, speak with the stable master, to the west of Ferrin's Court. Tell him you want to take a steed to Noglan, and he will take care of the rest. When you get to Noglan, look for Rothgar. He'll be your point of contact for the time being. Good, off to Noglan, which is also the next point on the discovery. Oh yeah, we're gonna take the dwarf marker here as well. Need that later. Although, a lot later. I think I've fixed all the sound alerts now. Hopefully. I also think I've fixed the shout out. Maybe. The shout out player I'm not so sure about, because that seems to be a bit temperamental. But I'm pretty sure I have the others. Well met, anyway. If you need to travel at speed, you should come to visit me or whomever the closest stable master happens to be. So, Dwarling sent you to me to purchase passage to Noglan, did he? Well, it's a good thing he did, considering how far away Noglan is. Simply speak with me about renting a horse, and you'll be able to purchase safe passage at speed at one of my fine mounts. When you get there, be sure to look for Rothgar. Again, yeah. Okay.
Greetings.
So, Nogland. Lol, and it's funny because I'm having a sip of coffee. That's hilarious. I'm like twitching out a bit there. I was only having a drink. I like using the taxi horses, just a chance to sit back, relax, take my hands off the keyboard for a bit. Usually all I do when I make a character is just pick up the discovery quest, the discovery deeds here, and then I move on to the next place. Probably because it's one of the fastest ways to get some notcher points.
What do you want?
Guild Wars 2 I like to do as much as I can in one zone and then go to the next one. Hey Snuggle Bunty! River Hobbits really look crazy with the random looks on character creation. Yes. Yeah, some of them do look a bit interesting. I found certain faces that do look pretty good though, and I also try and make them have larger bodies, otherwise they look like elven children, I think, most of the time, because they're so slim. So I usually put the setting at the widest point for hobbits. I do love all the hairstyles though. I'm hoping they will make those changes available on normal hobbits sometime as well. Welcome to Nogland, friend Warden. You might not know it, but this way station has storied history, nearly as rich as Forin's Hall itself. I would be honoured to tell you of. Oh, I see you're here on business from Dwarlin. You will never find a truer Longbeard than our steward, and Forin's Hall are maintained with the dignity that befits our glorious. I ask your pardon. What was it you were wanting, friend? Of course, Nos came through here just hours ago. When he left, he mentioned heading to the Fushstones. Follow the road north back to Forin's Hall, and it will turn sharply to the west. Continue to follow the road until it bends to the north again. Continue west from there, and you'll find the Fushstones. Hey, so, yes, except for the UK, I've heard that people in England don't have cold air conditioning. That is true, yes. There's a braided throw that looks good. They get heating and bad. Hey, my plumbing isn't that bad. But yeah, I mean, we don't always get hot summers, and they don't always last very long. But they have been recently being quite hot. So we get, trying to think how it translates, about 85 Fahrenheit? 85, 87 Fahrenheit, I think. I can't remember how it translates from Celsius. But yeah, most often we don't have air conditioning. Mostly because our houses just aren't really built for that. A lot smaller. So we tend to be quite warm in winter, or usually. Some of this year has been 32 to 37 for several months, very humid. Yeah, we did have a week or two where it was very hot, and then the rest of the time it's just been sort of wet and or just basically dry. But we have had a very wet summer this year.
Greetings.
You'll hear about the Darahans sneaking out of Forin's Hall, aren't you? The Fushers told me all about it, and I wrote it down to show Dwarlin. Here, I'll give you my... Oh no, links! Quick, help me fight them off. They're always hungry for Fushers. comes another one. So it gets hot, you just open the windows and run fans. Yes, pretty much. It doesn't get hot often, but it has been a lot hotter than usual. Look up on the hill, more of them. Oh no, more. I don't like killing these little kiddies. Can't we just feed them a couple of birds? Or maybe something else other than birds? Take these notes and send them. Right, bring the notes back. Oof, sorry. Getting in, the camera getting in the water. Yeah, so in the cold, if it's really cold, I've got an extra heater that I have upstairs, and then it's just pile on the blankets as well. I was actually in Belgium during summer this year, and there it was very hot for a week, maybe 2 weeks. And my partner he's bought an air conditioning unit, but it runs quite loud. So at night time it was too loud for me, so I had to turn it off. But we had it running for as long as possible, and then making the room cold. But yeah, it's something that you sort of have to make the decisions by yourself, I guess.
What do you want?
Dwayling was right to count on Nosgrimsong and his friends among the Fushers. Those notes confirm that the Dour Hands brought their stolen gold in secret down into the Vale of Rain, but the Fushers insist that they will then return to their stronghold in the mountains that border the Vale. I thought that old city was infested by goblins now. There were goblins in the Silver Deep as well, and the Dour Hands seem to have passed untroubled. There's something strange going on here, though you probably don't need me to tell you that. I'll be in and out, by the way, of plumbing's. That's okay. Plumbing's coming over to install a tankless water heater and a whole home. Oh, that sounds like a lot of work getting done. Whole home water filtration. That sounds good. But a lot of work as well. But that's no problem if you're in and out. That's cool. We always welcome lurkers here as well. It's a lot of work, but my water will be clean in the whole house, clean enough to drink. Yeah, I understand that there's a few places where the water isn't great, and it's starting to get like that over here as well, where some of the water companies aren't really doing the job properly. Most of the areas here, the water is clean enough to drink without having to boil it. You tasted the water a few times when I moved. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, I usually I put the water in a bottle in the fridge, or well, in a jug. It's in a jug in the fridge for a while, and that makes it a lot better. I prefer ice cold water over like warm water. Is nasty. Otherwise, I just stick a few ice cubes in it. Wait, oh, somebody's here killing them. Okay. Okay, so this is the chest with the key in. Or the gear, even. The quest that I wasn't gonna do. I've done it again. Okay, it's Goblin Slayer. Is it the chieftain that has it? I'm pretty sure it's a different dwarf. Maybe it is the chieftain that has it. Oh no, stuck. Get me out of this nest. I don't have a, there we go. Just gonna wait until he hits them first. There we go. Yeah, the stolen gold isn't here, is it? Or is it in this one? No. The stolen gold is the dwarf that runs out of here. There he is, the Dowerham burglar. Yep, that's it. There we are. Right. Oof. They're respawning in again now. That's fine. We're gonna more than kill the amount of goblins that we need. It's Brigand Slayer. Eat. I didn't want to open all those pages. Get out of here. I think I'd have a hard time starting on a new server because I want to keep all my titles, reputation and deeds. Yeah. It doesn't take it away from you. But yeah, it's whether you you feel you want to do it all over again. I know for some people they don't really want to keep repeating the same stuff over and over. I think the furthest I've got for completion of titles and deeds and everything is where is it? Where have I gotten to last time? I was starting around here, Wildemore, and this area. Yeah, I was starting to get this completed in the Great River. Yes, it does let you go into the Misty Mountains, yep. Misty Mountains and beyond. So Misty Mountains is, where are we? Troll Shores, Misty Mountains area. So the game now takes you all the way past Mordor. So Mordor's open now. All the areas of Gondor. And I think we're starting into Haradwaith now. It's Umbar, this area over in Umbar. This is the brand new area, highest level. And the next expansion is taking us into Aradar. So yeah, there's still, you can see, still all this area yet to expand into. And then Run as well, above here, above Mordor. So when people keep saying, oh, the game's dying and everything, it's like, no, it's not.
What do you need?
Well done, Sunnywen. Well done indeed. I will deliver this gold to Dwarling at Forin's Hall, but it sounds to me like you have a more urgent errand to undertake. So I'm guessing these are going to be the same as what I've already have.
Come and stay a moment.
That Dowerham burglar said his folk paid the goblins well to steal a prince. I don't know what that means, but it can't be good. Maffy Stouthand became the chief of Gondamon, the great watch post of the Lowhands, shortly after the Dowerhands were driven from Forin's Hall. If there is a war brewing, Maffy needs to be warned so he can begin his preparations. So this is where we go to Gondamon, and then from there I will go to the other side of Ered Luin.
I am at your service.
So I've got to make sure I don't do that quest yet. I need to go and get the elf side of it now. Let's take them off. I'll remove the second gear one. And I'll also open my Hobbit gifts. So also as a VIP you get the gold gift. You get one of those every week. And the silver gift, like everybody else, you get one of those every day or every 24 hours. If you do miss the day, so if you don't pick it up, then you don't get to get it back again. It's only ever in one in a 24-hour time zone. And this one is, as I said, once every 6 days. It refreshes on Thursday, I believe. So that one I got. Oh, well that's useful. Enhancement runes. I can't use those until Mordor comes out. And you also get an amount of virtue XP and a free item from the store. Let's cross those off. Just gonna make sure my virtue. Which one am I doing? Fidelity. What's the other one I need? Tolerance, isn't it? For this server is specific ones that you need. Tactical mitigation. Because of the wraiths. Right, so we don't want to speak to Maffy yet. We want to go to Selondem.
Greetings, traveler.
Oh, I can't go to Newland yet. Alright, we're gonna have to ride there. Let's go this way. We're off to see the elves. Yeah, I prefer doing the elf quests because they're closer together. They're not so much going back and forth as the dwarf ones. And it all counts for the same deed as well. I'm going to pick up the travel in Dulond quick, because I'm going to need that later.
Hail, friends, and well met.
Hey Calvin, how's it going? Welcome in. How are you doing today? Oh, dentist appointment. I don't pity you for that. Your crown came off. No, you're crownless. No. Hoping that wasn't too painful. They better not make me pay for this. They did it 3 months ago. Oh, so it didn't last too long then. No pain at all. That's good.
Sweet-eyed Maylon, will you stay a moment?
So if you're not an elf and you want to do the prologue, Carnivore will not show it up for you. It will only show up for the elves. So you come back here and you can pick it up from this character.
Greetings, friend. Will you lend me your ear?
As I said, I'm sorry to intrude upon your reflection, but perhaps you can speak to Carnivore in Celandin proper. He seems quite worried about something, and from what I know of the tale of your bravery, you may be able to help him. You may find him by the piers, not far from here. Yeah, I don't like going to dentists much. I could probably do with going sometime again, just to get teeth cleaned and polished and stuff. Ah, hello, we have not had time to get acquainted. My name is Carnivore, and you are?
Would you stay a moment and learn?
I have heard that you are well travelled. Perhaps you have seen my son of Arthur on your journeys. I received a message from him saying that he was coming from Dulond to visit, but he has not yet arrived. That is most unlike him. In his journeys here he oft speaks with the travellers along the road and visits the Vale of Nenhilin.
I love you.
Thank you. Hey, Tarts. In his journey here, he oft speaks with the travellers along the road and visits the Vale of Nenhilith with a friend of his, a dwarf named Avarthel. Avarthel watches the road and helps the few dwarf travellers who come to Celandin. Perhaps Avarthel is speaking to him now and has simply forgotten the time. Would you seek him? You love getting your teeth clean, polished. Yeah, they do. It's just very expensive. Hello. I set up a thing for you, Dots. So now I know when you're there.
Megovanen, might you spare a moment of your time?
In defense of the forest. Our time is closing in this land. Soon we will be but legend and memory to the mortals who will remain upon these shores. While we were still here, however, we must do what we can to ensure these lands remain safe and beautiful. Yeah, I thought you'd like it. The preservation of the land is why I come to the port of Celandin. My brethren and I have been looking into recent events in the glade in the north. I am here to enlist any willing to go there and assist us in discovering the source of infestation of sickle flies among the trees to the west and southwest of the port. If you are willing, remove the threat of the sickle flies from the trees and report to Overless at Nenhilith. Oh, thank you for the 24-hour challenge. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering if I really want to do that.
You're supplying. It's electrifying.
Let's hope that that doesn't get. I can't believe I got a what's it called? I got a copyright thing on one of the sound alerts from Tuesday, so I've kind of removed it for now so that doesn't happen again. So oops, you have to be a little bit careful. Hey Dorwolf, how's it going? Yeah, sexy sax. I had to remove it, sadly. But yeah, there's a 2k limit per person because I know otherwise you'd just put 200,000 points straight away into it. It'll be over. How are you doing, Dorwolf? Good to see you. This is a beautiful land, is it not? I wandered it often in my youth, but places that were once fair have long since fallen into decay. Some of the older ruins have even become habitations for foul creatures that gnaw at the edges of our lands. My brother and I have to set ourselves the task of cleansing a few of these places before we leave. To this end, I have in my possession a token given to me by Elrond Halfhaven. Long ago it is imbued with light that creatures of evil find painful to bear. The ruins of Famgilir west of Celandin have become infested with foul creatures. So we're gonna go and kill them. It's been a while, yeah. 11 p.m. here in Japan. Very sleepy. Oh, it's very good of you to come in and say hi then before bed. But yeah, it's I had a bit of a break for a while. Was doing some different things, and then yeah, decided to come back. And now that Mordor is on, I was like, oh, that gives me a really good opportunity to start fresh. So that's what I decided to do.
Stay a moment.
Oh, that's the crafting thing. We were talking a little bit about Japan earlier and wanting to travel there and such.
Greetings to you.
I don't really want the crafting stuff, so we'll take that off. I haven't decided yet whether to put gathering on here, but I don't really want to over level the character too much on crafting, so I might just avoid it, not take it at all. Because that's the problem when you're gathering materials. It does level you up very quickly. I've got my old characters to get all that for me anyway, so I don't really need to do it on here. Games audio sounds off. I wonder if it's because... Where are we going? Game, properties, no. Wait. Not that one. I think it's because I've got monitor on. It's you hit the game, but it's quiet. Okay, we'll turn it up a bit. You DM me back, by the way, did you? 5 minutes hearing your avatar isn't hiding behind a barrel of meat to get drink. No, it's because I'm using a different software at the moment for my character. So that's why. You slid into my DMs, did you? Damn. Lucky me. Let me just check my volumes a minute. I never know whether it's too loud or too quiet. Hope that's a little bit better for the game. Apologies if it's been too quiet up till now. It's because when I'm playing the game normally I kind of turn it down a lot and then I forget where it was for the stream. For some reason it needs to be much louder.
Greetings, traveller.
Nay, I'm still here, waiting for Varfol. He requested I meet him here at the Vale of Nenhelith, and it's yet to arrive. I meant to enter the Vale myself, but the elves bade me not to enter, and being that Varfol is not here to speak for me, I dare not risk angering them. I am sorry I cannot be more help to you, or Lord Carnival.
Come and stay a moment, friend.
It's not like a Varfol to be late, at least not without sending word, nor to put aside his usual habits. Still, he has spent much time in contemplation in recent days. When a Varfil desires solitude for quiet thought, he spends much time beneath the wide trees in this vale. Perhaps he is amongst them now, unbeknownst to anyone. Would you go there and find him? I would, of course, but I shall not defy the will of the elves. Make your way to the Vale of Nenhilith, and search for any signs of Varfil. I pray you find him hale and hearty, but if not, perhaps you will find some sign of him, even just his pack.
Megovanen.
Lenen has had you fighting back the sickle flies? Good. It has become necessary to drive them out of the forest, lest they kill the trees. But I think that's going to be... Oh, it is better. Oh, okay then. We'll take that one then.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
Your arrivals herald a time of hope. We have yet to discern what caused the wolves to empty into this valley. Perhaps your assistants will soon learn the reason behind the invasion. The two other Glade Wardens here will explain the tasks I have set before them. See to their requests and earn their favour, and you shall have mine. That's going to be the same. That's interesting that javelin is, oh, it's item level 8. Okay, that's why. That explains it.
Will you lend me your ear?
Our efforts here are to recover the land from this new threat, that is clear. We are also here at the behest of our kinsmen in Selondim. There is a Vinter who wants only to make our final offering to store enough wine to survive our journey in the west. I have offered to recover enough wood to build such a cask. You will need to search the wood in this vale for wood that has not been spoiled by sickle flies or wolves. Return to me when you have collected enough sturdy pieces of wood, and I will grant you my favour.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
Wait, I want his favour, do I? Apparently. Why? Yeah, the only thing is, when I'm drinking water from my glass, my eyes go a bit funny. It's like, Then I do look like I'm drinking from the barrel again. Megavanen Warden, I overheard your discussion with Avolis, and hope that you are willing to assist us. This vale was once a place of inspiring beauty, where we could come and commune with nature. It has fallen far from those days since the incursion of these wolves. It is unclear where the wolves come from, or why they choose to dwell in this valley, but it is clear they must be removed to ensure that nature can return its balance. Enter the valley and destroy the wolves. Ensure the future of the valley. Return to me when you have completed this task, and you will have earned my favour. Okay, so I'll earn his favour as well. Okay, so we're going to be killing 30 wolves in this area, alongside doing the quest. Always fun. You must sleep. Okay. Have a good sleep, Dwarf. It's awesome seeing you again. Let me just give you a shout out. hopefully that's going to work. Yay! There we go.
What's this? Oh, okay.
Shout out player's been a bit iffy recently.
Ah! I know! What the heck?
The pan.
Please clip that, please clip that, please.
I'm on it.
I panned him.
All praise the mighty.
It's good when the shout out player lets you know that you've still got really old clips up, and you should go through your clips and sort them out. Make sure they're all updated. Oh, thank you! Thank you for the bits, that's awesome.
Cheer 100, here's some money. Have a good night. Dorwolf cheered with 100 pieces of 8.
Have a good sleep, and hopefully I'll catch you again. Grab the elf statue. Well, that's a point. I wouldn't have seen if they tried to add me to thingy or anything. Doopy doo. Yeah, I should grab that as well. So when I'm in an area like this and I know somebody else needs the mobs as well, I usually always try and make sure that they get a hit on it too. I know some people don't bother with that and they'll just go and just straight off kill everything, but I'm a kind of player that thinks of community. So I am always conscious about other players around me and if they're trying to complete a quest, etc. Also because I don't mind waiting. So if someone's in a hurry to grab like a quest item and stuff, I usually just let them have it. And then I'll wait for it to respawn. Because I'm usually rarely in a hurry. So we're going to be doing the first half of the wolf deed here. And I may have to disappear in a moment because my cat has gone into the room. And he's down by the cables and by the PC. I agree the community is important, part of why I like MMOs. Yeah, it is, and it's kind of, I feel it's up to the players to encourage a good community. I mean, it helps also if like the developers go towards that, but I think it's really important. We're all in this game together. It's like, it helps if we work together. I've seen that a lot on Mordor with people working together, especially because of the wraiths on here. There's more sort of like need to help each other out. Because certain ones of them, you really can't kill them solo. This bit is going to take a while, so I apologise. Let's put that tracker up there. 16 out of 30. Poor wolves. Wolves get a very bad rap in this. Oh, there's the cat. Whoops. How did he get in here? I thought my door was shut. Right, give me a moment. I'm gonna have to be right back very quickly. I've just got to put the cat downstairs. How did Pumpkin get in my room? Pumpkin came into my room and I'm flipping streaming. Okay. Good job I chose Warden. Got more armour. Don't get killed so easily. I'm not even sure how the cat got upstairs. The door should have been closed. So it's Pumpkin. He's a 3-year-old ginger Tom. Well, 2.5-year-old actually. I don't think he's 3 just yet. Let's gather these up. Ba, ba, ba. Gather a few of these together. 3 more and we're done. That's 1, 2. Let's grab this one here. There we are. That's that first half done. So the reason I only do 30 here rather than the whole 60 is because later on you find them throughout the quests and everything, and they're just in the areas. So if I don't get the rest of the 60, I'll come back here later and do the rest. Yes, this wood will certainly do. This should please the Cooper and the Vinter both. The white ships will certainly be supplied with the finest wine from Ered Luin.
Stay a moment.
Now that you've collected the wood, I would ask one more favour from you. The Cooper in Salondim needs the wood to craft his casks. I would ask that you seek him out at the highest levels of Salondim, on the tiers of the crafters northeast of this location. Deliver the wood to him so that he may build a proper cask.
What do you need?
I know this handiwork is the handiwork of goblins. We must inform the others in Selendim. If the goblins have grown this aggressive, we must do what we can to drive them back from our homes.
Will you lend me your ear?
We cannot let another moment pass without informing others of the arrival of the goblins. Perhaps Lord Doringer's protection is weakening as we make our way to the shores to depart, or perhaps the enemy grows stronger faster than we expect. Regardless, we must send word back to Selondim and my superior there. Quickly, return to Lenin, the Glade Watcher at Selondim. Tell him what you have found. Well, we're not going to go that quickly, but there you go.
What can I do for you?
That's the same as that, so we won't worry about that.
Greetings, traveler.
This is a four-foes pack, I am sure. I fear that something untoward has befallen my friend. Please, take this to Gardevoir. Tell him that I will do whatever I can to help find my friend, his son. Doopy-doopy-doop-doop. What I'm also going to do is put up that one, Ally of Ered Luin. So you see we've already done 6 quests out of 10. We'll go up here now. Usually there's several wolves in here. See if I can find them. There's another one. Hey, no, a rat. Hang on. Was there another wolf out here? There is one. And this one. So I've taken way too many characters through this area. I should want to go up here first. And in this one. More wood? Excellent. I've been kept busy enough to think I may soon need assistance. You have my thanks for this delivery. This wood will serve nicely as a cask for elven wine. Warden, if you take a moment, I have a request for you. A dear friend to me, Berthrelian, spends her days tending the grapes at Limel's, a vineyard to the north and west. She sent word to me not long ago that she required a cask for special wine she wanted to present upon the white ships. I have crafted a cask for her, but need someone to take it to her, since the preparations of our departure keep me very busy.
Hail, friend, and well met.
This discovery is worrisome. I will see this information is passed along to Lord Duinger at Duland. We never would have learned of this if not for you. We are in your debt.
Praise the shadow.
This is a Varfol satchel, I am sure of it. Do you see this pattern along the side? A Varfel stitched that himself long ago. You bring me fair tidings. You are sure there were no other signs for Varfel? Some sign that my son might have been hiding nearby, safe from wolves or other dangers, but too far away to reclaim his satchel? Nay, that is a weak hope, and I must not trust to it. Some foe has brought down my son, Maya Vorfil. That is the only answer.
Will you stay a moment and learn?
The goblins have slain my son, and for that we will sweep them from Ered Luin. No goblin will take as much as 3 steps in these lands before we there to greet him with sword blade or arrowhead. Go forth and slay goblins whenever you find them, and cry aloud the name of a Vorfil. I would have the foul creatures know whose doom has come upon them. While you were gone, word came to me that Limen's vineyard has been defiled by goblins led by a vile creature called Pamparush. Seek out Pamparush and its minions. Slay them in the name of a Vorfil. Limel's vineyard lays northwest.
Sweet-eyed Malin.
Your news gladdens my heart, said Ewen, and I am eager to walk along the ruins as I once did, with the sky over my head and the sun on my face. The cool shadows cast by the walls will not longer be a reminder of the shadow in the east, but of respite and restoration. That's the same, so we'll take those ones.
You may be of service to me.
My brother Kalengil is staying at Duland, our refuge to the north. Like me, he also strives to restore the old places to their pristine state, and may need your help. Follow the road to the high ground above Selondim, and make your way north through a gap in the hills to reach the refuge. So I don't want to take the horse to Dulong yet, because I need to go to Limel's vineyard. Although I could have taken it and stopped part way. That would have been easy enough. We should find more wolves, possibly, in this area. Yep, there's one. There's another. Looks like they got the same idea. Balls, balls, and more balls. No more wolves. Nope, seems not. Okay, never mind. Usually there's about 3 or 4 there. I only wish that this thoughtful gift from Brigadier did not arrive during such dire times. With the situation of the vineyard, I fear that the cask may go empty for our journey.
Greetings, friend. Will you lend me your ear?
By this time of year, most of the grapes have been picked and the wine already bottled. This was a very generous season. However, many of the vines are still laden with grapes. I would welcome your assistance. Wine making is not easy work, but performing this task will certainly add to your appreciation of the wine you drink. Harder still when nasty goblins find their way into the fields and drive you off. I think, though, you might be sturdy enough to aid me, if you would gather the grapes from the vine still hale and hearty enough, and I will see this cask is filled with the finest this vale has to offer. The vineyard is below us, and further to the west along the stone path. Be careful of the goblins, they are particularly nasty. No, not the goblins. My friend, I wonder if I could ask you to undertake a task for me. It is bad enough that the goblins despoil the vineyard, but recently a party of the wretched creatures broke into a Rome wine cellar and stole a number of flasks of rare and ancient vintage. No doubt the evil creatures have already drunk or destroyed most of the wine, but if you can recover any of the bottles from the goblins in this area, I would be deeply in your debt. I don't think it should be in my grat. Yeah. Starting to mix my words up. So if I hadn't already done the dwarf area that I was doing, I would kill 30 goblins here. But we don't need to do that this time, because I'm already into advanced deed on that. It's a lawmaster. I'm still wondering about doing a red lawmaster, because apparently they're a lot more fun now. I really need that skill to remove things like that. To remove roots and things. Don't Trouble is, I don't want to go above level 10 yet, because otherwise I'm just going to be too high level with these quests. So what do we need? Another sentinel? And 2 defilers, which we need to go up this way, so we'll probably find them here, hopefully. Or maybe not. Okay, maybe not then. Let's go wait for Pamprush to respawn. As well kill these in the meantime. As I said, let no goblins stay alive. Oh, there's a defiler that we need. No, you die. I'm not dying, you die. There he is. Done it. So I think that's all of them. Awesome. Let's just kill our way out of here then. Or get stuck in one of these bloody nets.
Lake of Onan.
Oh, very good. You have done all that I could ask. Thank you for your efforts. Those wicked creatures will learn better than to raid my cellars, wine cellars in the future. His trousers are the same, yep. Very good. Years from now, your work today will be great joy to many. Work hard, bring satisfaction, not just in winemaking, but in all things. And, oh, the gloves are a little bit better, but they don't have the other stats on them, so I'll keep the ones that I have for now.
Sweet-eyed Malon, will you
All
stay
filled
alone?
and ready for delivery? I would like to thank you for your assistance, as I would not have been able to see this last bit of harvest without you. This cask is meant for another, however. I should like to see it sent along to my friend Brigadier. It was he who sent it to me after all. Why should he not have the finest wine in the valley? So back to Selondon. Actually, we'll get some wolves while we're at it. Any more respawned? Doesn't look like it. Okay, never mind. Oh, there's one. Pouncy on it. And one here. So I'll take this one back and then I will get the horse this time. Get the travel. So I had fun yesterday trying to play Shadows of Mordor, and it didn't go too well. Oh, no. Went the wrong way. I'm not very... I was trying to do it with a controller and I couldn't manage that, so gonna maybe leave that for now until I can get it sorted out so I can actually use controller with it.
Hail, friend, and well met.
Thank yous, anyone, and thank my friends for knowing my intentions. I understand that she was beset by goblins, and that she fought many off to obtain this spirit. Know that it was for a worthy cause.
Maid of Honor, might you spare a moment?
Before you leave, I have one more boon to ask of you. I promised a bottle of last year's vintage to a friend at Dulond, to the north, and my labours kept me too busy to fulfil that pledge. I hope this has not inconvenienced her. Could you deliver this bottle for me? The refuge lies on the road that follows the river north and beyond the vineyard. If you reach the dwarf's port of Keldul, you have travelled too far north. Perhaps you should make use of the horse from here to Dulond. That's exactly what I'm about to do. And there's a bottle thing for me too.
Maid of Honor.
Dulond. Oh wait. Wait. I forgot something. Silly me. No, I did get it. Okay. I did not forget that. Did I forget something else? Yes, I did.
My heart cannot sing.
What is this? Pamprush said that my son still lives. Avarful was not slain. My heart wants to believe, but believe the words of a goblin. Still, I cannot fathom why he would tell you this, if it were not so. But if Orphil is alive, then his capture does not bode well. I fear that we will not live long enough while imprisoned by these outcast dwarves. There are no better than goblins. One bite and 3 fate. Okay, so we've already got these ones.
Will you lend me your ear?
You have done so much for me already, but there is still much that must be done. If my son is to be restored, we have not had dealings with these dwarves for a long time, and those are not pleasant memories. My people have had poor relations with the dwarfs for years, and now there is news that one of them has aligned with some ancient Egypt. Dwarfs are scheming and self-serving, not to be trusted. We must gather our strength to lay siege to the dwarfs of Ered Luin and rescue a Vorfil from their clutches, but only Doinger Whitehorn, the master of Dulond, has authority to muster such a force. Bring him the news of my son, that he is alive, but a prisoner. We must strike at the dwarfs before it is too late. Hey Voldy, how's it going?
Maid of Honor.
How'd you today? I'm hoping to do up to level 10 on this one as well. I can't remember how far that is into it though. And then next time we will start the Shire area. Alright, just been waking up, about to take my friend to work. Awesome. I hope they have a good day at work. And I hope the rest of your morning and day goes well as well. I had a bit of a sleep in this morning, so I started a little bit later today. I think on my schedule I put that I was gonna start at 2 PM, but I've been starting at 1 PM instead. I might have to adjust that.
How can I be of service?
So Fingalare has succeeded in driving the darkness back from Fangalair. With your aid, I too have such a task before me, but alas, I have no trinket from Rivendell to aid me. I do know much of the herbs of these lands, however, and commits a draught that should serve to purify the nearby runes. Will you lend me your aid in this endeavour?
Will you lend me your ear?
You have decided to help me? Excellent. There is a draught I know the making of. Should cleanse the taint from the runes of Dol Ring Rest. I have most of the ingredients I need, but there is one remaining herb, a fragrant herb, that grows on the shores of the river, running north to the south below. Been awake for a while, just laying in bed, because I've been doing a lot lately, and my body is a little worn out. Yeah, I remember you saying about you travelling a lot. It's good that you're managing to get some rest and get some sleep, because I know you usually have quite a lot of difficulty with sleeping anyway. With me, I end up staying awake too long and getting distracted by something when I should really be going to bed. Yeah, just end up doing something like late last night. I was sorting stuff out for the channel with new software that I was trying out, and it kind of went a bit wrong. And so instead of sort of saying, oh, okay, I'll leave it and go to bed, I just kept trying to sort it out. And then before I knew it, it was 1:30 in the morning, and I was like, oh crap, I should go to bed. I'm kind of more of a night owl with doing stuff. work better later in the evening than during the daytime. Especially at night, that's when I do my best stuff. So there should be another quest to pick up here.
Greetings to you.
Splendid. I must admit that I wondered if perhaps Brigadier would have come through on his promise. I should have known that he would not forget a friend. Ah, this vintage has the promise of aging nicely. Perhaps in some 30 years it will have aged sufficiently. You have my thanks. 30 years, that's not very long in an elf's lifetime.
What do you need?
Your news is troubling. For dwarves to work peacefully with the goblins is unusual enough, but to conspire in the abduction of an elf prince seems foolhardy even for them. I will not call our warriors to arms just yet. Cadavor is full of anger, which is expected, but as Master of Delond it is my duty to exercise restraint. If the dwarves have indeed taken Avarfil, we will fall upon them with such fury that the mountains shall shake at our passing. But this could also be the trick of the goblins. They would have much to gain from a war between elves and wolves.
Mind my words, traveller.
I have dispatched an emissary to the dwarf city of Gondamon to relax the growing tensions between elves and dwarfs, but I fear rumours of Avarfil's captivity may prove too great a strain for her to ease. Journey north and west along the road to Gondamon. Tell Gelfin that what has transpired here. Together you and she must learn the truth of Avarfil's whereabouts and rescue him, if indeed he is a prisoner of the dwarfs. I do not wish for war until we are certain of his fate. If Avarfil has been harmed, or we are unable to free him, I will call our warriors to arm, but not before.
How can I be of service?
Bum ba bum ba bum. So it looks like I might be ending this session at Gondamon, maybe.
What do you need?
Ah, there, just in time. The step of the process is to add the herbs you have collected for me. After that is simply needs to steep in a few minutes, and the dwarf will be complete.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
Well, that was quick. That wasn't even a few minutes. Right. There's that one, and then
Will you lend me your ear?
my duty to this land will not be complete until the terror has been brought here has been ousted. Your efforts thus far have been in earnest, and prove that you too desire to see the land restored and cleansed of the evil wrought hereon. While in the ruins, I would ask that you seek out the leader of the goblins. He is a particularly nasty goblin, and should not be underestimated. Awesome. Get to kill more goblins! Yay! Ramen late night. That's like late night ramen. That sounds good. Late night ramen. I haven't had a good bowl of ramen in a while, actually. Great, now that's got me thinking of food. I was trying to avoid thinking of food yet. I didn't want to start feeling hungry too soon. So this area I've got to be careful with because I have seen wraiths here before. And I don't have... Oh, actually, I don't think they do it now before level 20. You need a special skill on the wraiths. Where did that one run off to? Okay, that was weird. That goblin just ran all the way round there to get back to me. I was like, what did you do that for? I thought he was running off to find his friends and bring more onto me. He just ran around in a circle. That was hilarious. Yeah, last time I was in this area I saw a wraith here. Someone had summoned it and ran off without killing it. It's not that pillar, it's the one over here that I need. That's it. Yeah, there's been such an argument about wraiths on this server with like people that are happy killing them and don't die from them, and then those that are used to like the casual leveling of the other servers coming here and like, no, it's too hard, please take them away, or please debuff them in some way. So it's kind of split people a little bit. So there's ones that are saying like, no, just learn how to play your character and learn what skills you need, and making sure you've got good armor and good weapons and everything. And then the others that they kind of just want to play more casually and don't want to have to think about all that. I think it's catching a lot of new players out as well, because I've been really surprised with how many new players have come to this server. So for them it's kind of caught them off guard a little bit, because I think they weren't quite sure of what they were getting into. I've enjoyed the challenge of them though, especially with my Mariner, who's been pretty good with killing them so far. Apart from the more elite versions, they definitely need help with those. But otherwise, he's managed pretty well. we're definitely going to complete the Goblin Slayer deed quite early on. That one is not going to be a problem at all. Neat. Get out of here, you. Bum 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 bum. People who are seeing this at the moment and wondering why it's so dark, the game seems so dark, it's because it's night time. There's a day-night rotation. I think it's every so many hours or something. It will turn from daytime to nighttime. So that's why it's a little bit dark. Just in case you were wondering. Oh, wait. Didn't want to do that. I need to kill the next wolf as well. So the deeds that I'm working on is that one, and I might stick Wolf Slayer up so I can keep an eye on it. 18 out of 60 on the wolves. That's why if I see a random wolf nearby, I'm gonna go and kill it.
What do you need?
It is good to know that the threat posed by the creatures no more. I thank you for your efforts there. I will recall your deeds this day. So there's 1 agility and 1 vitality, so we've already got these. Hey Snuggles, anyone in chat on Angmar server? I'd like help to get an alt into the same king as I already made. Not sure at the moment there is. I know our new friend was saying about joining Angmar, but I don't think they're making any new characters just yet. I don't have any alts on Angmar as well either, sorry about that.
Mind my words, traveller.
That's okay. Well, normally I do make like alts on all the servers, but this time I kind of didn't. As Fengia sent you to me, so might I ask a final favour of you? Our youngest brother has also taken this onus upon himself, and likely requires aid, as he has not yet returned to us. If you can help him, I would be grateful. Be warned that the lands of Hordlin to the north are considerably more dangerous than our domain, and our brother is likewise of hotter temperament, as befits his task in that place. I saw him amongst the ruins near the shower of the Grimwater, a small lake northeast of the dwarf outpost we call Gondamon. He is likely still there. If you don't manage to get any help, though, I can make a Bjorning, as they're pretty fast to get through the trial area, and I can help you with that. VIP gold gift on every server for no other reason than it's there. Yes, you do get it on every server. That's right. I don't generally log in to get them though. Most of the reason why I have a character on other servers is because of bans that I was in. So where are we off to? Maffin, Gelfin. Gelfin. That's where we're going. Take that one off for now. Yeah, let me know if you don't get any luck with finding someone to help you. So I'm gonna head to Gondamon now. Again. I like it when the you get the winter gifts with the Hobbit gifts then. Those are usually pretty cool. I might get some extra Mithril coins, or actually get some Mithril coins, and do it as a redeem to open an extra Hobbit gift. I think that could be quite fun. I'll only allow so many though. Can't transfer them off Angmar anyway, in case 200 MC gift pops. Yeah, you can't transfer any sort of things like that to others. Not even between Angmar and Mordor. No, you can't, can you? Not. Yeah, that's right. Because a lot of people were asking about the bags. If they could transfer those, but it's like, nope, you can't. I think it's as frustrating as it is. It helps to maintain the balance of the server, so that everybody is at the same starting point. And I think that's really the object of legendary servers, is that everyone is starting at the same level, so nobody's got too much of an advantage. I guess other than the XP items, they're the one thing that you can pick up if you've already bought the expansion packs. Otherwise, if you transferred shared from Llewellyn to Evernight, you get all shared currency with wardrobe, Mithril coins and Destiny points. Yeah. Which, like I say, it's quite an advantage having the Mithril coins, and I suppose Destiny points. I don't know if many people even use their Destiny points. 495 for just the shared. Don't you get it anyway with VIP? But yeah, otherwise, if you don't have shared, if you're free to play, it's definitely worth getting it. Definitely worth getting it. All the more slots to put stuff in. More space for hoarding things.
Greetings to you.
Is this true? Carnivor's son has been taken by the dwarfs? This is grievous news. If it can be believed, goblins are foul creatures that rely on treachery and deceit, and the dwarfs have ever coveted the precious things of the elves. Capturing a Vorfil might be the first step in the dwarf scheme to seize some relics we keep at Donlond and Selondim. Goblins have always been foul. Oh, I mean transfer shared storage only. Yeah. Goblins have always been foul. Oh, foul. Wait. That's a different type of foul. I just realised what you put there. I thought the dwarves had put their envy of our people behind them, but this is true. It seems they may begrudge us our relics and things of beauty. Oh, max power and vitality. Do we need more power? Maybe more power.
You may be of service to me.
Yeah, goblins have found out how to fly now, so I will see if I can learn anything from the dwarves here. Matthew Stoutehand is the Lord of Gondamon, and he has spoken to me in the past. I will judge his conversation to see if he is hiding something. Do not betray what we have learned to anyone, but at Nelf. The dwarves will certainly raise their guard if they gain any suspicion of what we know. This I do know. There is an encampment of strange dwarfs to the north of Gondamon. You should go there and seek out Aglarchen. He went in search of a Vorfil there, and is yet to return. Find Aglarchen. Learn if the dwarfs of the lowlands at least have turned against us. And the Upstone. If I'd stir the bones of the ancient Edain, then an evil has arisen in these mountains, which we should all fear. The fell spirits that stir the bones of the dead are servants of Angmar, the witch king of old, and the shadows in the east. I must ask you to seek out this evil and put whatever end you may to it before its darkness spreads. Ba, 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 ba. I'll probably grab these quests as well, because they're going to be in the same area. The wind coming down from the mountains makes my bone ache year round, but even the younger centuries feel the chill when the days grow short. We could do with more pelts to make blankets and clothing in preparation for the coming winter. There is no shortage of wolves prowling in the wilds, especially to the west. I expect you will have no difficulty obtaining some furs for me.
Come and stay a moment, friend.
The hunters who have been plying the forest north of Gondamon have come to me with stories of being threatened or even attacked by these backstabbing Darahand brigands. If you're of a mind to lend us a hand, you could head out there and deal with the treacherous Finbeards. They need to learn not to meddle with the hunters of Gondamon. The Darahands have built a small camp to the north of here, in the hills somewhere. You will find plenty of heads to break, I warrant.
Welcome. You've come at a most fortuitous time.
Our huntsman is skilled, but this year's hunts has proven particularly difficult. With what the cold and the wretched Darahands, I have found myself short of supplies for the coming winter. You can help us by bringing in some bear meat, not beer meat. Thinking of beer there. There are plenty of bears in the wild around Gondamon, especially to the north. different one. I don't want that one. And then there's a quest up here I want to pick up.
Will you stay and speak with me a moment?
Stranger, please tarry and hear my plea. My brother was a great warrior. Curse my treacherous tongue. I should say he is a great warrior, but I fear for his life. Though he is a doughty fighter, Galir longs for peace, even against the advice of our elders in foreign soil. He felt that there must be a way to come to some sort of understanding with the Dour Hands. So he and some companions set out for the great Dour Hand encampment, north of Gondamon. I think he went to the westernmost of the camps, the larger one. He did not return from his mission. Please, seek him out, and if he is slain, return to me with the news, so we may seek our revenge on his murderers. You will know my brother easily by a gleaming shield, a great heirloom of our family. I'm going to take a very short break here, just for now. Just so I can go and get a small drink or something. Well, snack.
Subscriber hype.
Basic darts given us a massive 12 kegs. Splice the main brace.
Darts, what are you doing? I went for a break, I come back and I'm like, wait, what? What are you doing, Darts? Thank you. Thank you for that. Yeah, and Ned's got one, Volty got one, Polygat's got one as well. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Hey Faz, welcome in. An echo? Oh wait, hang on. There we go. Hopefully that's better now. You was losing LP on League? Were you? How was League doing? And welcome in Faz. Good to see you. Oh, Faz got one as well. Awesome. Oh, wait, yeah. Faz did, Fulmy did, Kimbo did. Ginger, yay, Ginger got one. And Ninth Pawn. Oh, that's awesome. Ginger and Ninth Pawn are both Lotto players as well. Oh, you was here for a longer time. You've been spying, have you? Thank you for putting towards the 24-hour stream. I haven't yet decided when that'll be. We'll see. We'll see when we get the points for it. Right, let's go and kill us some wolves. You know more secret dens than you do. What? Let's go and get some wolves. You've learned quite a few secret dens. Interesting. There should be more wolves around here somewhere. Hopefully. No, they're all bats. Eeps. I don't want bats. I got a healthy snack this time. I got a clementine. Or satsuma. Satsuma, I think. Something like that. Ah, there's another wolf. Found one. Hunting for wolves now. Yeah, Darts doesn't tend to talk much about himself to anybody. Other than me. Faz, are you trying to be mysterious and stuff here? Saying that you do. Never mysterious. No, that's right, you're not. Right, we might find some wolves in amongst the bears over here. Maybe. It's gonna be good when I get the pressing march movement, so we can run most places. That's gonna be a good skill later on. No, go away! Yeah, Darts isn't one for sharing details about stuff. And yeah, you get a sub now, Polygax. Got access to a few more emotes and things. Hey, for me. Oh, there's a bear. Dead the bear. How have you been, for me? Hope you're keeping well. You been a good boy? Okay, have a good look. How many ball bears do we need? One more bear and one more wolf. These bears always seem to be the hardest ones to find. This is where tracking would be useful. But I didn't want to do a hunter this time. There we are, one more bear. Let's hope we can get the last bear meat from it. Yes! Awesome. Okay, so that's that quest done. Perfect. So, take that one off, we're done. And that one off. So I'm probably going to kill about 30 dwarfs around this area. Because I know for this deed you tend to need a few extras. I've been trying to decide what game to run on a Friday. Got a couple of ideas. There's an RPG that I've just started recently called Greedfall. It's a story-based RPG with... I haven't really come across much fighting in it yet. So it's been a little bit, but not a lot. But it's got a really good story to it. I could do that, or I was kind of thinking of getting the Ale and Tavern game, which is an RPG where you running a tavern. I think that might be fun to do. I also think there's a Twitch element to it, where viewers can be people that come and visit your tavern. I think I've seen something like that with it. I think something like that would fit the channel really well. We can have Tavern Wednesdays. Be fun. Be a bit more chill, I guess. Before I go and talk to him, I'm going to kill all the dwarves around here. I think the number of people making new characters on this server is slowing down a bit now. As you can see, the early areas are not as busy as they were before. But there's still like 700 and something more people on here. So it's pretty busy. They're just in the higher areas now. I did manage to do the kick in time. I think think I did the wrong skill for kick. That one's kick, isn't it? That's it. Spear, then shield. Got the combination wrong. Kill these last two and then I'll go and pick up that quest.
What can I do?
Are you here to help me? My friend Vorfil was taken by goblins, and I followed them to this encampment of dwarves. They are holding him high up in the cliffs that divide the lowlands from western Hoodlin. I tried to free him, but there were too many. The dwarves pursued me here, and I doubt not it's too late. They have come. Oh no, they have come. Lucky dwarves. There are more dwarfs on the way. Be ready. I can make it out from here. Remember what I told you. I don't know, what did he tell us? I've forgotten. I forgot what he told us. I guess I wasn't paying attention. I was just trying to defend him from the dwarfs. Right, how many of these have I done? 24. So we'll do a few more, and then we'll go hand the quest in. Quite dramatic music for this area as well. It's pretty cool music. I realise I'm targeting the wrong one. No, I'm not attacking it. There we are, that's the first part of the Brigand Slayer done. So I still need a wolf. There might be one around this area. Let's go and have a look around here. There's one. That didn't give me the wolf pelt. No! I need the wolf pelt. There's one. That might do it. Oh, there's two. Good. Go on, one of you give me a pelt. Yes! There we are. Still need a lot more of them though. 27 out of 60 on the wolves. So, just under halfway.
Hail, friend, and well met.
A forfeit is being held in that encampment after all. You have done well, but this confirms the fears of Master Dowager. The dwarves are indeed behind the capture of Vorfil. The time has come to confront Maffei Stouthand of the Lord of Gondamon with this news. If he will not command his dwarves to release the Vorfil, then my time as emissary is over. There will be war. And we're going to take that ship.
Greetings, friend. Will you
Maffei looked me in the eye this very morning and swore that the dwarves were proud to have the elves of Dulond as neighbours. Such dishonesty, and right to my face. I thought he was truer than that, but I should have known better. No dwarf can be trusted when you have the works of art or history that he possesses. Go to Maffei Stouthand and demand that he order his dwarfs to release Vorfil. If he wants war, he shall have it. You must tell him this. I do not trust him to speak to speak to him, one so dishonest, without striking him. Something tells me she's got the wrong end of the stick.
Well met.
The dwarves of Gondamon will be grateful for these pelts when winter arrives. Thank you.
Well met, friend.
Ah, good. That should teach the dour hands a little lesson. You have done us a fair favour, and helped ensure that Gondamon remains secure over the coming months. Let me see if I can find some suitable rewards for you. Is there a suitable reward? Not really. I'll take that because I think that's the that's 3 silver 84. Yeah, it's the one with the most money. There we are. Tolerance and another deed done. So we want to hero of Ered Luin now, which is 10 more quests here. We got 4 in that one and 4 in that one. I think the next one I want is confidence. Maybe. Possibly honour. Actually, I might take honour.
Greetings, traveler.
Thank you for bringing in this bear meat. I will see that it is properly salted and stored for the winter months.
What do you want?
This is what I feared, but I could not bring myself to admit it. This shield bears mute testimony to the treachery of the Dour Hands. You have my thanks for these dark tidings.
Will you stay and speak with me a moment?
You have done me a great service, ill though your news was received. These vile Dour Hands, how dare they? Gallier came to them to talk of peace, but they have cut him down like a goblin. I will have my revenge. Our elders watch me too closely, for they know my temper. I cannot fight the Dour Hands myself, but you. A while back an elf here was looking for some information about the Dour Hands. He thought they might be up to something truly terrible. He said his name was Glamir. I sent him towards the woods north of Gondamon. Seek him out. Maybe he knows the whereabouts of Skiffy Blackhand, the leader of the Dour Hands at the fortified eastern camp. My brother must have been slain at his orders. A grim and deadly warrior he is. Seek Glamir to learn Skiffy's whereabouts, and wreak my revenge upon him. Wreak my vengeance upon him. For no, I shall have vengeance. No, it's a different thing altogether. So, doing what I've done now, I have both the prologues to speak to Maffei. So there's the dwarf one and the elf one as well.
What do you need?
You could not have arrived with this news at a better time. An elf prince has gone missing, and the elves convinced that we abducted him and refused to believe otherwise. We have learned where their prince is being held, an encampment of Dour Hands to the northeast. Your information tells us a great deal about his fate, and I hope it is enough. The elves have sent an emissary to Gondamon, and she insists that we rescue this Avarfil as a sign of our goodwill. A sign of our goodwill? As if the Long Hands need to prove anything. I have always considered myself an even-tempered dwarf, but this emissary has gone too far. We need someone who is either dwarf nor elf to organize this rescue. I do not want to be responsible for an outbreak of war in the Blue Mountains.
Will you stay and speak with me a moment?
That elf woman is stiff-necked and suspicious. She does not recognize the difference between Durin's folk and the Dour Hands. If my dwarves attempt to rescue her prince elf and fail, she will assume we are in league with the Dour Hands and call for war upon my people. Oh no! What we need is someone trusted by elves and dwarves alike to make this attempt. There is a man, a ranger out of the wilds in the east, who has assisted both our kindreds at sundry times. He is masterful in the art of hunting and stealth. Seek the ranger Langlas at the hunter's lodge to the east of here. I only hope he will accept this responsibility.
What do you need?
Okay, and there's that one as well. Right. So this is where the dwarf and elf prologue converge. So I kind of just wanted to do both of them. Didn't need to, but I wanted to. So we're gonna go and speak to Langlass now. I think we've got maybe a couple more quests to do, and then we'll reach the level where we need to stop here. And then, as I said, next week, Tuesday, we'll start on the Hobbit area in Delvin. Delvin has a lot of deeds to do. take us a bit long to do those.
Greetings.
Wait.
Stay a moment.
Rumours of a Vorfield's camp has come to me. Muffy's fears have merit. The elves of Dulond remember the treachery of Skorgrim Dowerhand 600 years ago, and do not easily recognise the difference between dwarves. The short reign of Thrain and his son Thorin Ered Luin were marked by a grudging peace, only because their folk kept to themselves and did not trouble the elves. Very well, I will help you rescue a Vorfil and hopefully avert a war. In these darkening times, strife between the enemies of Mordor can only serve to aid the Dark Law. This rescue will not be easy. Return to me when you are ready to depart for the Dowerhand camp. Are the leggings any good? Oh, they are. Okay, we'll take the leggings. So we want those. Those the same. I need to clear my bags in a bit. What is your strategy at for leveling up? Do you stay at level 10 until you finish Ered Luin, or keep it through the Shire? So I'm doing a completionist run on this. I've already completed the prologue and the beginning level of Bree. Well, Archer, shall I say, and Combe. For this one, I've done the quests, the earlier part of Ered Luin, the elf part, and now I've done the dwarven part as well. And then I'm going to go to the Shire. So what I'm doing is leveling up to 10 until the quests hit 12, level 12, these ones. And then I'll take the stone off and go back and do the higher quests up to level 15. But normally I would just run straight through and not have any XP disabler on. But this is just because I'm doing a special completionist. All the deeds and all the well, not all the quests, just all the deeds and all the reputation. Don't know if that helps answer your question or complicate it a bit more. That's okay, you're welcome. It's good to have you in here. Welcome, old bear.
How can I be of service?
This will be a difficult task. I guide you to the place I believe a Vorfil is being held. We will no doubt have to fight our way through a gauntlet of sturdy Dowerhand warriors. We must watch each other's back lest we fall. Are you ready to leave?
The Ranger Langlass prepares to mount an effort to rescue the elf prince Aberfall from the clutches of the treacherous Dowerhand.
We must hurry.
But yeah, there are many ways to level up in this game, which I like. You're not always stuck to the same route all the time. Come on then, let's get them. after I've done the Hobbit area of Mickle Delvin and that, up to level 12, then I'm gonna head to Before the Shadow. But that'll be another day. That'll probably be Thursday, I think. That I'll do that area. Mosswood. It's good that you don't get wraiths spawning in these areas anymore on Mordor and Mar, because that was always fun. How long have you been playing for, Old Bear? I've been playing this game on and off for about 16 years. It's probably one of my favourite MMOs. It's just standing there throwing daggers at me. We will need our strength for the coming battle, I fear.
You are a boon companion.
This has been a long and dangerous trek, but I am glad to have had you at my side throughout all of it. Nearly the end. Thorfinn has already been taken. He will die, you will die, our foes will die, everyone will die, yay! Everyone will not die. At least not yet, anyway. You didn't get to call your pets. This has been a waste of time and blood, neither of which we can afford. Let us discuss our possible paths back at the lodge.
Greetings.
Hurry, we must return.
How can I be of service?
This is certainly distressing news. It appears the Dower Hands were one step ahead of us all this time. Oh well, we must follow the trail. Kaldul is the centre of Dower Hand power, the last remaining town in Ered Luin. Hey, welcome Melon Daddy. How's it going? It's going good, thank you. How's things going for you?
Stay a moment.
We've almost reached the end of our questing here in Ered Luin at the moment. This quest is level 10, so I'll do this one. So I'll probably do this quest line and then I'll go to Glamir and then we'll probably end it there. We've done quite well today. Oh! They got a shadow elf on them. Wait, did they just run off away from it? No! That was not a good idea. I thought they were going to help. They ran away. Oi! Don't run away from your shadow wave. Come back and sort it out. They ran away from it. I was going to help them, but I'm not going to help them if I'm going to die from it. No! I don't want to die, because that's going to be really annoying. And it's going to mean a title that I didn't get. Ah, I hate it when people spawn wraiths and run off with them. I'm not level 12 yet, so it wouldn't be my one that was spawning. So I don't think so. I don't think they'll spawn for me yet. Oh, you're going to actually attack it now. Good. Then I will help you. There we go. Good. Awesome. That's what I was running to do originally, was to help them with it. It is possible I might spawn one though, because these are level 12 mobs. I wasn't sure if it was mattered for the player being that level, or whether it was down to what level the mobs were, we'll see. But that was scary. I almost thought I was gonna lose all the progress on it just made. Although to be honest, getting to this point, I don't think I would have restarted. That would have been too depressing, I think. So that's a 600 bell. Let's get the little kitty. Oh, he's so cute. Cute little cub. Let's kill some more of these because I'm going to need to do 40 of these in total anyway.
I am at your service.
There's a precious cub. Let me take him from you. Oh! Quit your scratching. He's a feisty one, isn't he? Or is it a she? Poor little thing. Too bad its little mates didn't make it so well, but that's the way of things. Nipping my beard now. Perhaps this wee thing is hungry.
Come and stay a moment, friend.
The cub is hungry, but he's too young to hunt his own food. His mother is still all scratched up and no position to hunt either. Let's see, the only meat I have here at the lodge is either dried or smoked. I think they could both use some fresh raw meat. Can I ask you another favour? I wonder if you can find a rabbit carcass for them to eat. If you have trouble hunting a live rabbit, I have a string of rabbit traps scattered in the woods not far to the west. I'd appreciate if you'd check the traps and bring back a plump rabbit. Let's go see. Hopefully there's one nearby. Wait, where's all the traps? There's one. Usually you can see inside it if there's a rabbit. Wait. Oh, that one looks as though it's got a rabbit in it. Yes! Lucky! I got very lucky on that one. Sometimes you have to go around and check all the traps and wait for them to respawn, and then you get the rabbit. That was perfect. Got it straight off.
Greetings, traveller.
This'll do for now, but we can't help hand feeding the things or they'll lose that wild streak that makes them good hunters.
Welcome. You've come at a most fortuitous time.
Now the mother has a belly full of rabbit, but she still doesn't seem all that fat and sussy. I'm thinking that maybe an old dwarf home remedy might do. I've got plenty of... I read that as being an old dwarf's home then. Like what? my brain didn't read that right. Now it just happens there's some sharp thistle plants in the area. I need to go and collect some thorns so I can grind them and mix them with the mead. Anyway, there's thistle plants around the woods north of the cabin. Let's go get some thistle plants. We'll also kill Hendreville again. It's 5, one more. 6. Back we go. Yeah, there's probably going to be a few quests that Glamir give us. I'm not sure if they're level 10 or whether they're towards level 12 though. Let's see. Excellent, it won't be too long to brew this dwarf. Alright, here you go. Try feeding this to the mead to the mother lynx. No sneaking sips for yourself. Why would I want them? I'm not going to want any sips of it. There we are. Gonna let her go and kill something, you know?
Greetings, traveler.
See, this'll mead. Good what ails you. If you're a cat, that is. Seems to me like she doesn't want to run off anyway. I could use a hunting partner, and her cub's taking a shine to me as well. Alright. Got himself a new pet. Alright, let's get to Glamir though. At least once I get to Bree, the only back and forth between different areas that I'll be doing will be Cardalon. Otherwise it's gonna mostly be a straight road. I think. Maybe some areas might be different.
Greetings to you.
Ah, there we go. Yeah, these are much higher level.
Hail,
Elfstone.
friend, and well met.
And
Swilad Melon.
oh, we can hand that one in. Yes, I know of him. Indeed, I have seen him just beyond the main gates of the Dowerhand encampment to the north. Be cautious. The going will not be easy within the walls of that encampment. So, Skiffy Blackhand, we'll do that one. Those are 13s, we won't pick that one up yet. So this is probably going to be our last quest for today. Even though I'll probably be able to manage doing them at a higher level, I kind of don't want to risk it because of the vapes. And I want to get the get a few more skills. Oops. So I've done this before and not killed these dwarves beforehand, and ended up in a bit of a sticky situation. So I'm being a bit more cautious this time. Where are you running to? I'm here. Lol. No. I messed that up. I didn't block him from doing the skill that heals himself. It's fine, I've got him. He's dead. And so's his bird friend. Let's head back to Gondamon, hand that one in, and we'll probably leave it there at Gondamon, because it's going to be the safest place, I think. What I might do actually is pick these quests up so I know that I've got to do them later.
Well met. Megovanen.
Not that one though.
Might you lend me an ear?
Misplaced
Will you stay
cook.
and speak
I want
with me?
that one. And these two.
Lend me your ear? Might you spare a moment of your time?
Okay. Obviously still killing the wolves as we go with that Slayer deed. Gonna save me later having to go back and kill a load. Oh, that was the only one left. Oh, there's one. Yay. There's always a couple of wolves that spawn around here. So it's like to make sure that I get them. There we go. Okay, we're done. Right, so next time we will be starting the Hobbit area in Mickle Delvin. I'll start in Little Delvin and pick up the prologue quest there, and the start of the was it the post? Doing all the postal stuff. So we'll do the quest there up until level 12-ish as well, And yeah, that's gonna be good. Oh, let's go and hand this Askell one in quickly. Ha! So you've done my will and slain the villain who killed my brother. You have done well, but it is strange. I feel no pleasure at this news. The Dower Hounds will choose a new captain and nothing will change. There must be more we can do, something that will truly help them.
Will you help me?
And there's the plundered port for next time. And
Will you stay and speak with me a moment?
that one as well. Do those next time because that's going to be at Keldu. Awesome. Well, there we go then. That was today's lot, the beginning of Ered Luin. So we've done the Dwarves Prologue starting, we've done the Elves Prologue starting, and we've done Elven quests up to, where are we? Ally? Hero Ered Luin. So 28 quests, we've got 2 more to complete that, and then I think there's another level after that maybe. So there we go. Thank you everyone for coming in today. Thank you for all our new chatters, and that's great seeing yous. And thank you Dorwolf for the 100 biddies, and thank you Darts for the 12 subs as well. Hope you all have an awesome rest of the day, and I will catch you tomorrow. Catch you next week on Tuesday for some more Lotro. Take care. Thank you, Volty. Have a good one. Take care. Let's go see who we're gonna raid out to first. That might be a good idea. Does I have any friends who are doing Lord of the Rings at the moment? Oh, we do. Somebody new. Okay, we'll go and raid them then. Yep, let's go raid this person. Awesome. Okay, as you said, I'll catch you all next week Tuesday. This video will be uploaded to YouTube as well, so if you missed any of it, you can go over there and catch it. Last week, Tuesday's video is already up there, if you're interested in that. So thank you all, take care, and I will see you next time.
Quest. I don't think we've got anything else going on.
You're late.
Have a look. Is there any